Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're at Locomotion in Shildon. So if you didn't know, trains were invented in the UK during the Industrial Revolution. And near here, between Stockton and Darlington, was the first ever passenger railway in the world. And that was opened in 1825. And we're here at Locomotion today admiring strange scarecrows for some reason. Let's go find the entrance and learn some stuff about trains. Who's this lad? Oh, do they have names? And Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Ah, I guess these are actual meant to be people. Cool. The Gauntless Bridge, one of the earliest iron railway bridges in the world. That's pretty cool. Robert Stephenson, one of the greatest engineers of all time, engineered the rocket. Some lad. We are in. It is free to get in, but I bought us some train ride tickets for later. They were £4 per person, so very reasonable. We'll have a look around the gift shop and the little model trains and the things in this building. So there's a few trains behind us, and then we'll go on the train ride. Exciting. Aww, they're wooden trains. Oh my god, train plushies though. Oh, it's a shame that they're £25. I'd be tempted. The LNER train in Lego. That is so cool. Yeah, if you were into trains, this would be amazing. Wow, this is really cool. Let's see. What have we got here? 901 class, 1875. The train suspended above people. The 901 class was built at Gateshead Works between 1872 and 1882. Gateshead Works fire engine. About 1880, that's interesting. Used to tackle outbreaks of fire on or close to company property. Just to see how big these are. I'm 5'2" for reference. I'm very small, very tall. Oh, I read about this one on Wikipedia. So when the Liverpool and Manchester Railway announced a competition to test steam locomotive performance at Rainhill in 1829, Timothy Hackworth's entry was sans péril. Was this? You excited for the train ride?
Oh yeah.
So excited.
You gonna get a good picture of it down there.
Yeah. Oh, a train. It's passing. Nice. Oh, that sounded a bit crunchy. Just gonna go over here and have a sneaky look at this train before we get on it. Let's have a look. That's it there. Adorable. I assume we're just going in the bucket in the back.
The rides at Locomotion are pulled by a replica of the iconic 1829 steam locomotive Rocket, built by Robert Stephenson.
Oh, at the front of the passenger carriage. Time to go backwards. Going under a bridge. You can see us in the window. There we go, Locomotion. That's where we are. There's another train coming. Oh my god. Gotta get the train. Nice. Probably the last little bit of the trip now. Back to the platform. Getting blasted in the face by the steam. I think that's it. We're done. We're done. That was fun. I got so much steam in my face. Did you see how much water was like pissing out of that engine the whole time? I'm a bit concerned, but hey, it is like 200 years old, I guess, so. What have we got? Yeah, just about. That's the train conductors area. Wow. Let's go see what train this is. Class 43 from 1978. Journey Shrinker. A high-speed train. The first 2,000 horsepower diesel London to Norwich. I don't know if I've been like spoiled by watching motorsport a lot, but 2,000 horsepower does not seem like a lot for a train. The English Electric Deltic, 1955. Oh, it's really hard to see in there. Let's get my hand there. I've even got a little steering wheel. You know, this might be a stupid question, right? But what does a train need a steering wheel for?
Tracks aren't real.
Tracks aren't real?
No.
Oh, okay. Power and progress. Midland electrification in the mid-20th century. Ah, as an alternative to steam power. What's in here? Oh, just a seat? Oh, let me think. Can I block out the sun? It looks a lot more comfy than the ones nowadays. There's some model trains here in the middle. Let's go have a look. Look at a teeny tiny train. Oh, it's a very cute little display box. Oh my god, it's working! This one looks like a bus. Let's go see what it is. I do appreciate all of these information boards everywhere. Hey, what do you know? It's called a rail bus. No frills alternative to the impressive technology of the APTE. I don't know what the APT is. Withdrawn from service in 1987. So it was going for quite a while then. Oh, so the body was originally a bus. So this looks like a bus because it was a bus. Well, that makes a lot of sense. This train here is a maglev. I can't really read it from here because I can't zoom in very much, but let me see what I can do. There we go. Birmingham Airport maglev. I can't read any of that from where I'm standing, but hey, maybe you can read it on the video. There you go. Oh, look at the little trains go. Oh, adorable. That is an impressive engine. What is this guy? Let's have a look. 5,000. Don't know what that means. See if we can find an information board on this guy and catch up with Marcus as well. He found the board. What is it? Let's see. Block 5, 1935. They're not always like steam engines. They can be hard to manage, demanding to control, and exhausting to fuel. Ah, the 5 in the engine's name is a power rating. This tells you how strong it is. 9 is really strong, and 0 is the weakest. So I guess it was pretty average. Oh, can you go in? Oh, you can get a good look in there. Hang on. I'm coming. I'm going up. I want to see into this one. Oh, that's cool. So this is a steam engine, yeah. I assume. This little area for the putting in the coal there. This is the London, Midland and Scottish Railway Company. That is quite an old looking thing. So this one here looks like it was a sleeping car. And this lad is having fun with the signals. You playing with the signals? Did you get the high score? That looks fun. I might play that later. 1956, third class becomes second class on British Railways. This is still the old one here. What have we got here? Royal Train dining car. Is this for the royal family? Yes, it was. Imagine having a whole train. This carriage won a gold medal at the 1900 Parts Exposition for its luxury design. What luxuries would you add inside a carriage? Probably a bit more legroom, to be honest. Last bed in there. Damn, you really would be traveling in style, I tell ya. Red carpet and all. I think these are trains that are undergoing some restoration at the minute. A little bit here about the current project. So the class 306 is one of the ones they're working on. which looks to be, if I look at that picture, looks to be that kind of brown one down the end there. I'm pretty sure that was the one that was on the sign that they're doing up in a minute, but they've scraped all the green paint off. You can see all the timber on it. First class, that's me. I'm first class. This is the APTE, the Advanced Passenger Train Experimental. Okay. Ooh, it tilts. Gas turbine, hydrokinetic braking, lightweight materials, and testing. That almost looks like some of the trains that are on the tracks right now. A bit of that British racing green. So is this an old map of the routes of the North Eastern Railway? Is this the one that merged with London to become LNER? Oh, okay. I wonder if there are a bunch of these that don't exist anymore. Yeah, much like Ireland, the UK has lost a lot of their railway lines. So that was the main hall of locomotion, which was focused on passenger trains. Now we're heading over to the new hall to have a look at the trains focused more on industry. So let's go and do that now. The train was used in a colliery near us. Might have to find it on a map, see how far away it was. Not too far, I'm sure. Withdrawn from service in 1912. Wow, an impressive piece of kit though. Wow, these are absolute beasts. I'd love to see the inside of one. What are the chances they have one that's cut in half though? Ooh, is that a photo? Of all the empty coal wagons? Wow. So these steel wagons were developed by the London North Eastern Railway, and they made them out of steel to replace the old wooden wagons that they had previously. And the capacity was 20 tons. Hefty boys, hefty boys. So this is the oldest surviving railway tank wagon in the world. So this would carry liquids. Wow. Built in 1889. Oh, look at this. I like the green. Oh, electric. ES1 shunting locomotive. One, give it a push. No, too heavy for you? I'd say the brakes are on, that's probably why you can't push it. Okay, so that line is origins in coal. Then we have anything, anywhere. And there's a different theme for each of these lines. Servicing the system. Oh man, this is a snowplow, isn't it? Wow. I saw a little model one in the other hall, but that is that is terrifying. Imagine that coming towards you. You'd be split in half. So you would. Oh. Well, there it is. Obliterating the snow. Back in the days when they had snow. Before the climate change. We're constantly hearing mooing. And so there's obviously a cow in here or something. There's a cool little thing. The tamper. What does the tamper do? Place stuff around sleepers. Yeah, so it's just for servicing the tracks. Oh, this looks like a crane. Sorry, I'm missing the ones on this side, but these are just general wagons for holding materials. Oh, what's this little guy? I am old and fragile. That's me. I feel that. Yeah. What else we got here? Is that a tank? Hang on. Tank. War flat. Bring all your war vehicles. Sherman tanks. Is that what that is? I don't know anything about tanks. No. Does it look like the same thing? No, that doesn't look like the same thing. That doesn't even have a gun on it, I think. Just go around the other side. Maybe it had back in the day. I have no idea. If you know what kind of tank that is, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. Guys, we found the culprit. We found him. And yeah, there he is now. Source of the mooing. Another snowplow here, Percy Main. Oh, very much the same as the last one. Not quite a long snout on it though. Just as angy looking as the other one. So this line we have industrial railways and built in Shildon. So all of the ones on this side now have been built here where we are, or at least in the town somewhere. And these are just industrial wagons. I guess that's for hauling liquids, much like the very old one we saw before. That's a cute looking thing, whatever it is. Let's go find out. Lomac wagon. The wagons carried anything from crates to military vehicles. What did we find? Sewage tipper. Oh my word.
The acid tank.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't want to be driving that around and have to stop suddenly. Right, the last line. Freight futures. Let's have a look. Stanton Mineral Wagon. Built for the Stanton Iron Works in Derbyshire. It's behind me there, that green locomotive. It was built to only last 2 years. Some of them are still in service 40 years later. Nice picture here of, you say it was Vauxhall? Vauxhall cars. Bedford vans. Oh yeah. Getting shipped out on the trains. Going all over the UK. That's the last wagon in here. Bit of graffiti on this one. Do you think there was graffiti on it when they got it? Or do you think someone came in and just sprayed it? It's part of the bicentenary celebrations at Stockton Darlington Railway. Young volunteers from Locomotion and the Bowes Museum collaborated with renowned street artist Lewis Hobson to create a piece of art inspired by the museum's collections. I'm guessing that must be it. 102-ton coal hopper. Wow. With the decline of coal use, wagons such as this one face an uncertain future. They certainly do. Wow, 102 tons of coal. You need a big engine for that. And that was the Locomotion new hall with all the industrial trains. So, seen everything inside now. The only thing that's really left today is the stuff that's outside. So there's a couple of buildings in this area that we can go have a look around. So I think we're going to have a short walk, try and find those, and then that's it for the day. We're just stood here on the side of the track because the little train that we were on earlier is going to pass right by us here. And I'm just going to get a shot of it. But the smoke coming out of it is so much darker than it was earlier. I think it might be struggling a little bit. Yeah, she's getting slow. Getting very, very dark. Oh, I can see bits of fire coming out underneath as well. There we are. Oh, that's really black now. Wow. They're covered in soot again. We're literally just walking through like the smoke of the train gone past. And it's going to come back this way as well. We'll get it on video, but it's not looking great. It's doing its best, all right? It's struggling, but it's doing its best. What on earth is this thing? It's like a glass tube with lights in it. Text on the engine name to change the sculpture. Choose from Locomotion Globe, Sans Péré, Magnet, Arrow, Shildon. Oh, you can text a number, and it'll change the colours of the lights. Interesting. All right, so we need to make a choice here. Do we go straight ahead, or do we take a right? I think that's the exit, though. That just looks like it brings you to the train station. And then straight ahead is where we want to go, I think. Historic buildings? Yeah, we want to go straight ahead. What have you found?
Hidden gems of women's history.
Oh, cool. We do love a bit of women's history on this channel. Yeah, are you managing to get the QR code at all?
Yeah.
Is there any connection? Oh, does it say invalid?
Unprocessable entity.
Okay, well, I guess it doesn't work then. That's nice to know. Yeah, Gem Trail people, get your shit together. Your QR code doesn't work. That's disappointing. I'm disappointed now. Right, doesn't exist anymore? The trail? The Gem Trail?
Yeah,
Is it?
it ran from 2019 to 2024.
So that's why it doesn't work anymore. Then why is it there? We're walking along here and I was wondering, what are these for? But there is a board here and it's for coal drops. So the train would pull up alongside a thing, and then in the gaps there was like a chute. So you can see like that chute there. So there would be a chute there and the train would be alongside it and the coal would drop into it. And that's how they get their coal for the steam engines. Right, so we've made it down to the end of this wider site where the goods shed and the parcel office are. And then there's a Sunday school past it. And then I think we can loop around and go back. Just trying to make sure this doesn't blow away because the wind is quite terrible. But yeah, we'll walk down this way and have a look at these. So this is the goods shed. Now we were told that they're closed and we can't go in today. That's all right. We'll have a little bit of a walk. There we go, some info on the goods shed. Within 30 years of opening the Stockton and Darlington Railway in 1825, a small goods yard and sidings were present in Shildon to allow the safe movement of coal and other products. And there we have the railway itself. So the goods shed, presumably there. And this is the way we walk down, I think. Or the other way around. We may have walked up this way and that's the goods shed. I can't really tell. I wonder, is that the Sunday school? I think that's the other building that was on the map. Ah, it's another part of the trail over there. Well, this is another place for the QR code that doesn't work. That's okay though. We're not here for this trail today. So we're going to head back now along this side. And I think this brings us out at the Shildon Railway, and then we'll have to cross the tracks to get back. Not just here are the Soho cottages. Let's see. Built for the Stockton and Darlington Railway, this terrace of railway workers' cottages is one of the earliest examples of its kind in the world. Okay, so the railway workers used to live in these cottages. It's nice that they gave them a place to stay. I don't think there's that many examples of businesses giving their workers places to stay like that anymore. It's not very common. Not like, you know, people working in the mines would live in the houses nearby and stuff like that. It's not very common now. Oh, there's another building just ahead of us. There we are. There's another one here now. Let's have a look and see what this one is. So we've made it to Kilburn's Warehouse. This building was originally used as an iron merchant's warehouse and is thought to be one of the oldest surviving railway-related buildings in the world. Oh. Well, I suppose if you're in the part of the world where railways were invented, it's not that surprising that one of the oldest surviving buildings related to that industry is here. Gonna do a bit of off-roading here and go through the tunnel through the trees. It's such a pretty little walk. It's an absolutely lovely day for this as well. A few bluebells about. Look at them there, the bluebells. And they're the invasive ones as well, not the native ones. Shame about that. Just being dragged through a spooky forest. Marcus just said it's only fair. It is only fair. The cycle path here is overgrown. We need a few lads that do the landscaping for free to come out, tidy it all up, make an Instagram video about it or something. It's threatening terrain.
Few drops.
There's a few drops about. Hopefully we get back to the car dry. And this must be Shildon Railway Station. I want to have a look over the fence here. We wouldn't be lucky enough to see a train pass by, would we? Let's continue our walk. I'm not entirely sure what trains they want us to be aware of, because I don't think there's any going past here these days. The little train that we were on earlier just stopped short of this. Come on, get out. Thank you. So I think that brings us to the end of our little outing to Locomotion today. We've seen both halls. We've seen the historic buildings. Now we didn't see inside them, but that's all right. So as two adults who were not like super into trains, What would I give it out of 5? I'd probably give it like a 3.5 out of 5. But I did notice as we were going along, there's lots of activities for kids and you could easily spend the day here. So I'd say for a family, it's close to a 5 out of 5. And if you love trains, it's definitely a 5 out of 5. At least we got to ride a little train today, so, you know, I'm happy. I'd come back here again. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next time. Who knows what we'll be doing next time, I don't know. But it'll always be an excuse to learn something new. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.